The second recipient of the Alumni Appreciation Award this evening is Dr. Joe Zarconi from the charter class of 1981. Dr. Zarconi is the Distinguished University Professor of Internal Medicine and Clinical Director for Health Humanities Education at NEOMED, in Rootstown, where he also serves as co-course director for the 4-year longitudinal patient, physician, and community course, and its longitudinal reflective practice module. He is a recently retired nephrologist and has remained active in the teaching of medical students and residents. He has presented at state, national, and international meetings, and co-authored peer-reviewed journals and book chapters on topics related to medical education, narrative medical practice, narrative ethics, humanism, and professionalism, cultural consciousness, close reading, and social justice. Dr. Zarconi is the co-author of 2 books on narrative in healthcare. He is a member of the NEOMED Master Teacher Guild and has been recognized as a master teacher by the American College of Physicians. Last month, Dr. Zarconi gave the eulogy for NEOMED's founding dean of the College of Medicine, Dr. Robert Liebelt. In that talk, Dr. Zarconi captured the spirit of Dr. Liebelt's willingness to step up and serve others, especially in the NEOMED community. The truth is, for decades, Dr. Zarconi has lived this out in his own actions, not just his words, which is a big reason why we're all here tonight honoring him. So, for his lifelong commitment to this university, the many student lives he has impacted, his support and engagement as an alumnus himself, and the example he set for future students, the NEOMED Alumni Association is proud to present this year's Alumni Appreciation Award to Dr. Joe Zarconi from the charter class of 1981.
Thank you. Dorothy Jones, you and your husband have always been a member of my family. So thank you for your contributions. I'm honored to receive this award, and this was actually a particularly good weekend to do so, since my entire immediate family has gathered here in Northeast Ohio this weekend. I'm especially excited to have my son Chris and daughter-in-law Abby and their children Aldo and Betty here from Washington, D.C. I'm especially excited to have my son Michael and daughter-in-law Brooke here from Canton. Mike and Brooke's daughter Sophia, who's coming up on 8, had to choose between attending this event and attending her best friend's birthday party. So she's having a blast right now. And as always, I'm excited to have my wife, Debbie, here with me. This whole 49-year NEOMED journey is one that she and I have done together, hand in hand. I love having the people who mean the most to me in my life here with me tonight. And if you're wondering why my family is gathered, yes, there's an eclipse, but that's not the main reason. Eclipse Day happens to be the 40th anniversary of my youngest son, Michael's birthday. And there is certainly some cosmic significance to the fact that the universe has decided to mark Michael's 40th birthday by casting the Earth into darkness. Isn't that right? So that's another whole conversation. I will say, in all honesty, that I do think that when you bring a child into the world, as Debbie and I have done twice now, the universe changes. Mostly for the parents, certainly, but I think in some way, the universe changes for all of us. This place has been a home for me. Not in the sense that I've actually lived here, although clearly there have been times when I felt like that, but home in the sense that this has been a place where I've derived a real sense of meaning, a real sense of identity, a real sense of my calling. My identities as a NEO-UConn student, a graduate, an employee, faculty member, a leader, have all meaningfully contributed to my sense of who I am, to how I think, and to what I think I'm supposed to be doing here in this world. I'm very proud of my NEOMED identities. I wouldn't trade any of it. So to be called out like this tonight is validation that at least some of it has worked, for which I'm very thankful. And finally, as I prepare to depart this institution to enter into retirement, I can't help myself for closing with my strong wishes for this place going forward. I think that health professions universities do a good job in training the next generation of the healthcare workforce in the science and technologies of medicine. I have no doubt that we can continue that here. But in the context of the health professions, science and technology have no real value unless they're consistently applied in the lives of suffering people for the purpose of mitigating their suffering. And if we, as an institution, are to ensure that our graduates can do that, skillfully do that, the faculty leadership here, the administrative leadership here, can never lose sight of the fact that medicine is, at its essence, a moral enterprise. And that medicine is, at its essence, a human enterprise. We have to continue to teach the science and technology of medical practice, but just as fervently, we also have to teach and demonstrate the art of medicine, the wonder of medicine, the awe of medicine. Always with the patients whom we are called to serve and their communities at the center of everything we do. We can never lose sight of the fact that the patient is why we are here. A heartfelt thank you to the Alumni Association for this special recognition. Thank you.